Some family updates make headlines because something dramatic happens. Others capture attention for the exact opposite reason. They remind people that everyday life can often be the most meaningful story of all. That perfectly describes 3 recent updates from members of the Bates family. Katie Bates offered followers a glimpse into the evening routine that's quickly becoming the heart of her family's new life in Texas. Carlin Stewart reflected on what it truly means to finally feel at home after settling into a new house. Meanwhile, Alyssa Webster looked back on an entire month with a simple photo dump that quietly celebrated the little moments often overlooked in the middle of busy family life. None of these posts centered around major announcements, but together they painted a picture of 3 families embracing new routines, new memories, and the ordinary moments that slowly become unforgettable. Katie's latest Instagram reel immediately established that this wasn't going to be another moving update or house tour. Instead, viewers were welcomed by the on-screen text, "Evening routine as a family of 4 in our new home," while her caption explained that this had basically become what every evening looked like lately in Texas, naturally including ice cream at the end of the night. Together, the caption and opening text worked hand in hand. Rather than introducing a new house, Katie introduced a new rhythm of life, making it clear that this wasn't about showing where they live, but about showing how they're living. The video unfolded like a visual diary from sunset until bedtime. It began with peaceful shots of the backyard before Haley and Harvey happily splashed around in the pool, while Travis prepared dinner on the outdoor grill. Nothing about the sequence felt rushed or overly produced. The camera simply followed the family through the evening as daylight faded, dinner came together, and everyone gradually slowed down. The atmosphere shifted naturally from playful energy outside to cozy family time indoors, where baths, bedtime routines, and plenty of laughter filled the remainder of the reel. Just as Katie promised in her caption, the evening ended with everyone enjoying ice cream together, a simple tradition that felt less like content for social media and more like a genuine family habit. What made the reel resonate with so many followers wasn't the impressive backyard or beautiful new home, even though both naturally caught people's attention. Instead, viewers repeatedly commented on how peaceful and happy the family appeared. Many said Katie seemed genuinely settled in Texas and loved seeing how naturally she and Travis worked together throughout the evening, from cooking dinner to caring for the children before bed. Others admired the backyard and pool, calling it a dream setting for family life, while several welcomed them to Texas or recommended local places to visit. As expected, a handful of followers also expressed concern about pool safety, encouraging additional fencing or precautions while the children are still young. Those comments, however, came across more as caring reminders than criticism. Overall, the response suggested that people weren't simply admiring the family's new home. They were appreciating the sense of comfort and stability that seemed to surround every moment in the video. A similar feeling of gratitude appeared in Carlin Stewart's latest update, although she approached it from a more reflective perspective. Instead of documenting one evening, Carlin looked at the bigger picture. Her caption, "So this is what home feels like," immediately introduced an emotional theme that extended throughout the entire post. After spending 2 weeks in the family's new house, she wasn't celebrating square footage, new furniture, or expensive finishes. She was celebrating the feeling that comes when a house slowly begins to feel lived in. Rather than giving followers a formal house tour, Carlin filled her carousel with snapshots of ordinary life unfolding naturally inside the home. There were quiet moments with the family relaxing outside, Evan spending time with the children on the porch swing, peaceful dinners shared on the patio, beautiful sunset views, children playing throughout the house, bedtime cuddles, and simple moments that most families experience every day without thinking twice about them. The house remained present in nearly every frame, yet it rarely became the focus. Instead, each photo quietly reinforced the same message introduced in her caption, that home isn't created by walls or decor, but by the people filling those spaces with everyday memories. Followers quickly connected with that message. Many congratulated Carlin and Evan on what they described as their dream home or forever home, saying the property already felt warm despite the family having lived there for only a short time. Others admired the backyard, landscaping, outdoor living areas, and interior details while asking for future house tours and decor information. Some comments reflected on how meaningful the caption felt, saying it captured exactly what many families hope to experience after moving somewhere new. A smaller number of people questioned whether saying, "This is what home feels like," unintentionally minimized their previous home, while others felt certain moments appeared carefully curated for social media. Similar to Katie's post, several followers also raised concerns about pool safety because of the young children. Even so, those discussions never overshadowed the overwhelming feeling that viewers were watching a family genuinely enjoying a fresh chapter together. While Katie and Carlin focused on life inside new homes, Alyssa Webster chose a completely different approach by looking back instead of forward. Her caption couldn't have been simpler. Just one word, June, followed by a sunshine emoji. It offered no explanation, no emotional speech, and no attempt to summarize the month in writing. Instead, Alyssa allowed the photographs themselves to tell the story, creating a digital scrapbook that quietly documented what life looked like throughout the month. Much of the carousel revolved around the children's involvement in Vacation Bible School, where matching Rainforest Falls shirts, themed activities, crafts, family photos, and smiling faces captured several days spent together at church. Rather than isolating those moments into one event, Alyssa blended them with snapshots from everyday life, creating a much broader picture of the month. Lexi and Mackie proudly celebrated completing the Second Lady Summer Reading Challenge, posing with certificates and letters recognizing their accomplishments. Other photos showed quiet moments at home, relaxed selfies, siblings spending time together, and peaceful scenes that required very little explanation because they reflected exactly what the caption promised: a collection of memories from June. That simplicity became one of the post's greatest strengths. Instead of building toward a dramatic reveal, Alyssa simply invited followers to flip through the family's month-one memory at a time. Church activities, educational milestones, family outings, and quiet afternoons all carried equal importance because together they represented the rhythm of everyday family life. The absence of a lengthy caption almost encouraged viewers to slow down and let each image tell its own story, making the carousel feel more personal than polished. Looking across all three updates, it's interesting how differently Katie, Carlin, and Alyssa chose to document this season of life while ultimately arriving at the same message. Katie celebrated routines that have transformed a new house into a comfortable home. Carlin reflected on finally recognizing what home truly feels like after settling into a new chapter. Alyssa reminded followers that an ordinary month can become extraordinary simply by preserving the little moments that often pass unnoticed. None of the posts relied on breaking news or life-changing announcements to capture attention. Instead, they quietly proved that some of the most meaningful stories are built one family dinner, one bedtime routine, one church activity, and one ordinary day at a time. And sometimes those are the updates people enjoy the most.